Good morning. Hi, everyone.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Good morning, everybody. Gonna wait just a few minutes. See if we have a few more join. Happy Monday. I'm gonna wait about one more minute and then we'll get started. Good to see everybody. Okay, let's get started. Thanks everybody that's on today. It's good to see you all. Very excited. And are the lights behind me bothering y'all? No, okay, all right. Okay, all right. We had an awesome weekend in Biloxi, Mississippi, and heard a lot of great things, awesome motivational speakers and testimonies, and just every time we go to a meeting and we hear people tell their story, to see it on Facebook is awesome, but whenever you can hear it from the person who actually experienced it, then it makes it so much more real, I guess, and exciting, and then to be able to talk with those people. And so we came back so motivated and happy and just ready to jump in and give it everything we've got. We're going to mostly work today, but I know some of you's heard my story before, and so this is going to be a little bit probably boring right the first few minutes, but it's my story, and this is the time of year whenever for 2 years that I had awesome success in ranking. And so January, February, and March I love these 3 months especially because that's whenever I really, really saw my team and me personally grow, but also my team grow. So I just want to tell just a little bit about, because I feel like which this month my numbers are up and my team is, our numbers are all up, but I don't think we're pushing quite as hard as we have in the past for January. So in January is whenever I heard, December the 31st, I think 2016 or 17 probably, I heard Angel say to do a 90-day push and to see what you could do with True Vision for 90 days if you gave it everything that you had. And so I did that. And I had another business at the time, a full-time business, but I talked it over with my husband, and we decided to do it. And so I put True Vision ahead of everything else. And so the first month, the month of January, I ranked to 2-star. I was a 2-star, but I had not gotten back to my rank for an entire year. So, but that month, the month of January, I ranked to 2-star director doing this 90-day push. And so then in February, I went to Facebook jail for 17 days on my main account, and I was on vacation for 9 days, and I still ranked from 2 to 3-star in February, excuse me. I got back to 2-star in January. I went from 2 to 3-star in February, even with those challenges, but I didn't let anything stop me. That is whenever I woke up and I was in Facebook jail, I went and I bought my second phone, and I've been working with 2 phones ever since, and I work them nonstop. And, but I went from 2 to 3-star in 1 month, in 30 days, or 29, 28 days, whatever it was that year. Anyway, then the race was on, and my team was fired up, and I was fired up, and I'm telling y'all, we were pushing and doing things that we've backslid from doing a lot of these things, but they work. And sometimes we need to step back and take a look at what we're doing. What have we gotten away from? What maybe has slipped away from us, and we're not realizing that we're not doing that daily method of operation, that one thing that maybe is what caused us to go forward. And so then in March, I went from 3 to 4-star in 30 days. And so I ranked 3 times in 3 months, but I promise y'all, I was putting the work in. I wasn't just it was not a hit and miss with me. It was a do it until you couldn't do it anymore, but it paid off. And so that's whenever I was able to put my notice into my decorators. And then in June, I completely retired from my custom sewing business because I had made 4-star. And then the following February is whenever I made 5-star. And let me tell you this, that is the month that we got the new back office, that month, February. And there were days we couldn't even get into our back office. And there was all kinds of obstacles. The ones of you that were here when we did that change, you remember. And even with those obstacles, because I was so, I was determined, and even with different people telling me, oh, you won't do it this month, but just try next month. But I still did it, and it wasn't by the skin of my teeth either. I finished like 2 or 3 days early. It wasn't at the last day of the month. So, but there again, whenever I look back, I was giving it everything that I had. I wasn't, running to town, and if I happened to get a tag on Facebook, I would go answer it and give them half-heartedly, give them the information. It wasn't that. It was putting my shoulder to the wheel and grinding and doing all that I could do to make it work, and it worked. And so I want to just encourage everybody today. This is the time of the year when people are worried about getting healthy or losing weight for summer, getting off the pounds you picked up for the holidays or during the holidays. This is the time of year. And I know January, a lot have to get through Christmas expenses and all that kind of stuff, kids going back to school, all that. But February is 5 days away. And I'm telling y'all, taxes are fixing to start coming in, and it's time to really, really get down to business. And if you want to succeed, if you want your business to go to move up, it can happen. But it's up to you. You're the only one that can make that difference. So I just challenge you today. If you don't have a daily method of operation, get one. I'm sure your upline, your director, the group that you're in, whatever, I'm sure there's a daily method of operation somewhere in there, or your upline can get you one. But get a daily method of operation. Make sure you go by that. And the way I do mine is I can't go, I don't have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and just go in that order. But what I do is I make sure before I go to bed at night that I have completely done everything that's on my daily method of operation. And my daily method of operation is going to be different from your daily method of operation. What you have to do, because we're all different and our lives are different, but what you have to do is you find what works for you. This is another thing. If you're not getting sales, if you're not moving forward, a daily method of operation, but you're not being successful or moving as fast as you would like, if I see my internet connection is unstable, if I leave, I'll come right back. I promise. Y'all just bear with me. If you see that you're not moving as fast as you would like to, or if you're not moving, then look at your daily method of operation and change up something. Do something, just a little something. And if your method's not working, then see what you can do to get your method working. So you may have to change up, talk with your upline, find out something that will do, something that will help you move forward, because you can. This is the time to grow. And so I just want to encourage you today. The sales are there. The people are out there. I know we had heard, I can't get any bites off the buy sell trade groups or whatever groups you're in. Well, I'm getting that. I heard that. So I went and posted a couple of ads last week. One ad, I got 30 friend requests on one ad. And after that, I took the ad down because I didn't want Facebook to flag me. And my daughter did it on one ad. She got like 80 something friend requests, one ad. And this is like in a 24-hour period. So you just have to find the right group. Did I post? I posted in probably 5 groups, and only one of my ads just really took off. So you know what I did? I wrote the name of that group down, and I'll rotate back to that. But you can find it. Rotate your groups. What I like to do now is I love the interest groups more than the yard sale groups. And what I'm doing, like I'm in a cooking group. I love to cook, and I promise you, if you will get in there and make friends, build a relationship with the ladies that are the people that are in your group, you're going to get friend requests. I try to post recipes. Like whenever I cook, I'll take a picture of my food in my recipe groups and put the recipe in for them, and you will be surprised. Just about every time I post a recipe or a picture of my food, I get several friend requests. And then also another thing is I go through the groups and comment on people's posts. If you brag, if you comment, ask a question. That's the best way to get a friend request, is even if you know the answer, ask someone a question about something they posted, just to open up a conversation. You start conversing with these people, building a relationship, and I promise you they're going to send you friend requests. I'm in a traveling group. I post pictures of places that we go. You would be surprised the people that will comment, oh my God, I've been there. And then before long, friend requests come in. A lot of people have puppies and cats. I don't have any puppies, but I'm in puppy groups, and I post pictures of puppies and give them information. I just Google it. I get a lot of friend requests from these groups. So that's how I like to get more friend requests, is in the interest groups, and I'm having fun doing it. So that's another way. That's the main way that I do it now, is building relationships with people. I'm working on my third account, and I mean, I'm not having any trouble. So if you're having trouble getting friend requests, then change up some way that you're trying to get. Do interest groups, whatever you're interested in. I'm in a sewing group. I can give a lot of information and ideas on sewing, because that's what I do. I'm a seamstress. I'm in a camping group. I don't camp now, but when my children were little, we camped a lot. And so I have experiences from then, and I ask questions, and you ask someone a question, ask them 2 or 3 questions, they're going to send you a friend request. So another thing is building relationships, the people that you're already friends with. I mean, you have to build these relationships. So post things on your wall, but more than that, go to their Facebook wall, scroll down, find posts that they make and comment on their post, ask them a question, brag on something, tell them how good something looks, just anything to get a conversation started. That's how you'll get a friend request. So, but build a relationship after your friend request, so these people recognize you and recognize your name whenever you comment. So anyway, that's just a few pointers that I wanted to give you today. And so let's get started. First of all, if you haven't, I know a lot of you do this first thing in the morning, and that's okay. And you can comment in the chat when if you've done it, just put done. We're going to go to our birthdays. And so let's go for 5 minutes. Let's try to tell our Facebook friends happy birthday. And I prefer to do that with a voice memo. I mean, and I get a lot more response with voice memos on my birthday. So we got 5 minutes. When you're finished with birthdays, just put birthdays done in the chat. Hi, Vicki. Okay, I'm gonna give it just another minute. There's several getting finished. This is something that I've done. I think I've done it 2 times on each of my accounts this month, and you would be shocked at the enrollments that I've gotten from this. So, but on my personal wall, I wrote, if you could get 3 months of my weight loss combo for $60 off and get $100 in free bonus products, would you try it? You would be surprised at how many sales I've made from this post. I'll put it in the comment exactly what I've put, but I just go to my wall and just do that and then put a background behind it. And then I'll tell you what I'm sending whenever when someone comments that they're interested. And you could go ahead and do this, and then while we do our other assignments, then this could be what, people could be seeing this, and, you could have 2 things going at one time. So this is the post that I make. I got a headache, so I'm moving a little bit slow. Okay, that's the post that I make. And then, wished I was on. Okay, so then when someone responds that they're interested, this is what I put. This is my response. Oh. And I typed it like this to make it more personal. And this last sentence, I put all that together. You can cancel at any time with no penalties, goes with the top comment. That's what I send them. Then I send them a picture, and I know most of y'all probably have this picture. I just put a border around it. See if you can see that. Do y'all have this picture? I send them that picture. If you don't have it, I can't put it on the computer, but if you message me, I'll give it to you. Just put a border around it, and I also have one without the border, so you could put do whatever you want to it. Just make sure that you change up your wording on how you're responding, and put a border or sticker or something on the picture. But I promise you, you would be surprised at the sales that I've had using this. And then after they do this, I'll leave it for just a minute, and then I'll put, "Are you ready to get started?" Well, I put this up a couple weeks ago. I put this on my wall, my personal Facebook wall. Erica, that's where I posted. I put this up a couple weeks ago. I had tremendous response, and this is on 2 of my accounts. The third account I'm just building right now to getting more friends on it. But then I waited, and then I posted today, and you can go to my Darla wall and my Jane wall, and you can see how many comments I already have on it, and they've only been up maybe an hour, maybe. So this is something that I'm doing, and our team is doing. I know others are doing it. That's working really, really well. Just change it up a little bit, change up the picture, and change up the wording, and see what you can do. We got 5 days left, so you have time to still get it out there. Okay, so right now, and I mean, this would be a good time to do it, but it's up to you. I want you to make a post on your Facebook wall. It could be a Happy Monday post, a Happy Week post, whatever, encouragement, anything. Just make a post on your personal Facebook wall. That's the second assignment. And if you need the picture, if anybody needs the picture, you can message me and I'll give it to you. Let me look at my messages. And if I send it to you, if you have team members that you think can use it, just ask them, please be sure and change it up a little bit. Put a border around it or something. I just sent it to Melanie. I just sent it to you. Trying to see the ones that I'm not friends with, if their message is going to, yes. So I'm sending it to you now. And y'all can share it with your friends. I'm giving y'all the one without the border. You're welcome. Bethany, I'm sending it to you now. Whoops, wrong picture. Just a minute. And I did not make this picture. Somebody else did, but they shared it and said we could use it. So if you message me and I haven't sent you, I got Miranda, I'm sending you the picture. Okay. So Holly, I'm sending you the picture. And when you're finished making a post on your wall, please put wall post done, so we know. Oh, I'm sorry. Melanie, I'm sending it to you again. Okay, there it is. Haley, sending you the picture. Yes, I'll show it on the screen. Let me send this to Haley. This is the one without the border. You're welcome, Holly. All right, I don't see any more. That's a good picture, Holly. That's a good picture too. I don't see any more, but I may not can see. I'm trying to look at my hidden messages. So I think everybody's got it. And if you have it, please share it with anybody that needs it. Colleen Freeman, yes. And I don't think we're friends. Colleen, message me because I don't see your profile. Alicia, sending it to you. Well, we've got 5 days left. We could do a lot in 5 days. You're welcome, Alicia. Okay. Is everybody, we'll wait just another minute, let everybody get their post up because I just sent some the picture. But this is really, really working for us and my team. I mean, our sales are up a good bit this month. And this is, I feel like, one of the reasons I put it in my customer group that we're all working in too. But still, this morning I thought, you know what, I'm going to put that ad up and just see what happens. And I promise you, it's going wild on both of my phones. So that's something you can do. Okay, so now everyone should be about finished with your wall post. So the third assignment is going to be to scroll down your Facebook or go to like, let's go to like 10 or 15 of our friends' walls and comment on their post. So you can scroll and just, if you see a friend has a post up, comment on it and comment more than 5 words. More than 5 words. Don't just put hi or looks good or awesome or a thumbs up, but comment at least 5 or more words. Comment on 10 to 15 of your friends' post, 5 or more words, and then put done number 3 when you're finished. Okay, Colleen, I'm sending you the picture. I just saw your message. Everybody doing okay? If you need to say something, just unmute yourself. When you're finished commenting on your friend's post, put done 3 in the chat. Victoria, let me see, we did the birthdays and then we made a post on our wall and I shared, and you can message me and I'll give you what I put, or you can go to my Facebook wall and look. I made a post about if you could try, let me read it. Let me find it. I got a headache, so I'm not thinking too good today. If you could get 3 months of my weight loss combo for $60 off and get $100 in free bonus products, would you try it? I've put that on my walls 2 times or 3 times, 2 times this month, and you would be surprised at the sales that I have got from it. Hi, Wendy. And so if you'll message me, Victoria, I'll send you how I'm responding and the picture that I'm using. It's okay, Melanie. It's okay. We're not in a hurry. Hi, Wendy. You got anything to share with us? Wendy Navarro.
Hey there. I couldn't unmute my phone. I was trying.
Hey, how are you today?
Good. Trying to close out this month. Everybody's finally healthy in my house, so.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I am too.
No, I love that post.
Yeah, Wendy, you may have been the one I got this post from. I don't remember.
That is a great post.
Yes. So I put it up again this morning. I had put it up after 2 weeks ago, I guess, or whenever. But I put it up this morning, and you'd be surprised at the responses already this morning that I've gotten from this.
It's a great post. I changed mine to fat blasting combo to see if I get anybody different on mine today.
That's an idea. That's a good idea.
Just because I wanted to update it, because then everybody would get contacted again on it.
Right.
Hopefully, that had commented.
Well, you got anything else to give us? Any pointers? What are you doing different for the end of the month, or?
I mean, well, if people aren't using the new back office reports, they should be. I can't remember the one off the top of my head, but I have it posted in my group. So if anybody's on, I think Stacy might be on. I've told them to go through that report. It shows everybody on your level 1. And
I love it too.
Yes, it's a great, what's it called? I cannot remember the name of it. It's a newer one.
Put it back in my chat to remind everybody to go look at it.
It is a really good report, and you'd be surprised. I mean, I've brought a bunch of people back with a special, and you want to have something to go to them when you have a special to say, hey, not just say hi to them. We have a great special, and if they haven't ordered in 6 months, you can have their email scrubbed, and they're a brand new client for you again.
The one that's the associates with less than 100 PV?
No, it's a different one.
Failed order subscription current month, no PV?
That's a good one too. It's one
Level
that it's
1 customer report?
Yeah. It's everybody you've ever signed up.
Right, so level 1 customer volume report.
That is, and it is a great report. And I'm telling you, I've brought back a lot of customers with it. Because a lot of them haven't ordered in a long time.
Well, some of them forget. And like Derek said, some of them don't even realize that their smart ship failed or whatever, or their order didn't go through. So if you contact them, reach out to them, that's a reminder. And
you can talk about the drink combo too, that you can use that as a lead in to get the special.
Right.
If they're still a current member and they have ordered in the last 6 months, the $85 drink special. You just want to go to them with something.
And that's a good way to change it up a little bit.
That's all I've got.
Well, thank you. Glad you're on.
Good to see your face. All right. I'll see you later.
Jackson's better. Okay. Bye-bye.
Me too. Amen to that.
Yes. Okay. Erica, it just depends on where I left off with them. Sometimes I just say, hey, we have this special, thought of you, thought you might be interested, or you might like to hear about it, or something like that. It just depends on where I left off with the customer. Okay, let me see how many. Okay, so we have a lot that's getting done with the responding or to commenting on 10 to 15 friend requests or friends post. So now let's do some green dots. And the way I like to do my green dots is I like to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Because that's the last people that I talked, that's who I talked to. It's been the longest since I talked to them. So just go all the way down to the bottom and then start going up. And if you put your phone on airplane mode, then you can do like however many green dots. Let's do 10 to 15 right now without getting disturbed. So and then you can just switch it back. Just don't forget to take it off of airplane mode. And that way you won't have to keep scrolling. It'll be right there. So let's do 10 to 15 green dots. And when you're finished with that, just put done green dot in the chat. Thank you. So the 3-month special is for anyone that ordered from December till now. So if they order, November and December's new enrollments can get the special. It is in their back office. They have to put it on SmartShip. If they need help, they can call customer service and they will help them set it up also. But it is in the back office now, but it's for anybody that enrolled in November, December, and January, and then any new customer. It's for new customers. Dana, if you need to message me, I can give you my response to the special that we're or the post that we're putting on our wall, if that's what you're asking. What report did Wendy share? She just talked about the report in the back office. It's a new report that tells you all of your level ones, anyone that you've personally enrolled, and I think I said the name of it. Just a minute and I'll tell you what it is. But it's an awesome report, and what I've done is I've just reached out to these people and told them that we have, if it's been at least 6 months since they order, I just tell them that we have a new promotion and tell them about the 90-day challenge. If their email is in the system, they can call customer service, or you can call customer service and ask that their email be taken out, or get your closest 3-star can message their ESR, have their email removed, and then that way they can go in. It has to be at least, it's been 6 months since they ordered to be able to do it. And then they could order with the special. What was I looking for? The name of the report. Just a minute. It is level 1 customer volume report is the report that I'm using, and you can see how much volume they have this month, if they have, whatever. But I just contacted all of the ones that didn't have at least 75 PV and just say, hey, we have this awesome special this month, only 5 days left. Thought you might be interested, and send them the information. That's what I did. Who is iPhone? She said, holy cow, my phone is blowing up. I'm telling you, that post works. It does. It's worked wonders. Lisa, the special is for this month. It's the 90-day challenge. It's for the month of January. We might have I don't know. I'm not going to say that. Best not to say that. When you finished with your green dots, put green dots finished in the chat. So did I answer your question? Sue said she was confused. See if anybody messaged me. Okay, while y'all are doing the green dots, I'm going to share something else that I do. And I get, the deal is a lot of times we add people, we get friend requests and we add them to our groups, but we forget about them. And what we need to do is build relationships with these people. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I can't remember. I got 5,000 friend requests on one account, over 3 on another, and I don't know how many on the third. So I don't remember all these people's names, but if you do the green dots, if you go commenting on their walls, if you do all this kind of things, then it's more, it's going to be easier for them to remember your name, and then build a relationship with these people. But another thing that I do, Suzanne, they probably need to call customer service, but they might have to call customer service to get the special now. She said since Smart Ships have already ran, they're going to run them again on the 28th, but they can call customer service and they can help them with the special. Okay, so let me tell you another thing that I do, and I do this every day. Every day I do this, and what I do is I have 2 customer groups. So I go to my customer groups, and I do this on each one of my accounts. If you go to the members, if you're an admin, you can see when you click on members, the people that you're friends with will come up first. If you're not an admin, you're going to have to scroll and just see it. It will tell each person that's in that group, it will tell who added them. So you'll just have to look to see if you added the person. Just go in alphabetical order. And the reason why I say go in alphabetical order is because, I mean, I'll do this for 10 minutes on each account, and then I'll write down in my phone on notes, I write down where I ended, where I stopped, who I stopped with. So the next time I go back and I just send them a friendly message, hey, haven't heard from you in a while, how's things going? Or I'll look at their Facebook page and see a post that they made, and I'll comment about a beautiful picture of your puppy or whatever. Just a comment. Send them a comment so they see that, you know, you reach out to them, and that way they'll recognize you. But communicate with these people. Let them know that you're there, you know. But I started at the A's. I'm going in alphabetical order on both of my accounts, and every day I spend about 10 minutes on each account going down the members list in my group and sending these people. It's basically doing a green dot, but this is in alphabetical order in my team groups, and I have 2 team groups. So that's another way. Just reach out to people, build a relationship. Another thing is people want to feel loved, and they want to feel like that they're important, and they're, you know, and so brag on your friends on your wall. Build the relationship. I know I've said that a lot, but that's what we need to work on, is building a relationship with our friends, and then getting more friends. So go to your interest groups and comment, put up posts. You can Google anything, but get in there, go through, scroll, ask if something's still available. Tell someone how good their food looks. Even if you know the answer, ask a question. Just try to open up a conversation with these people. And like I said earlier, I have a lot more response if I send a little voice clip. They're just about going to click on that voice clip. Vicky, okay, she said, are you sending the tool links for people to order the special? I'm not. I'm using the retail link only. And this is something that I have seen the last few weeks, I guess probably this month. I've been using the retail link only to send to my customers. And a lot of times people will order more than just the combo. So if they scroll through that, you know, at first I thought, well, that, you know, it's hard for them to find all that. It's not now. They've changed that, and it's not hard to find. It's very easy. What I do is I'll just say, if someone's going to order, I'll give them my link, and I'll say, look for this package, and I'll send them a picture of the package. But I am seeing a lot of people order more than just the combo with me sending them my retail link. And then I'll tell them, be sure and click subscribe if you would like at least a 20% discount. And so that is how I'm doing. And my volume is up this month. My PV is up this month because people are ordering. When they scroll, they see things that they want, and buy more than one thing if they scroll. If you send the True Vision Tools link, then it's just what you put in that cart is what they're going to order. But if you give them your website and let them scroll, I know how I do on Amazon or anywhere else I order from. When I start scrolling, things get my attention. And people have messaged me and say, hey, what about this? Do you think I would benefit from this? Just from scrolling through the website. So I suggest sending the retail link and then just tell them to be sure and click subscribe so they get at least a 20% discount.
Hey, Darla.
Uh-huh.
When you said click the subscribe box, I listened, I think it was to Derek the other day. Is that, he said they had that box fixed where they didn't have to check it anymore. Was he just talking about the True Vision Tools kit link, or is the retail?
No, where we had the box where it would say, if you want to save more, click here or something like that. They've moved that, and now it's either subscribe or add to cart. Make sure you click subscribe, and that gives you the discount. That puts you on Smart Ship.
Okay.
They moved that where you had to check the box. They moved that out of there. It's no longer there.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's all I have for today. I know it's just a few minutes early, but enjoyed it. I think we've had a good little session today, and I've enjoyed working with y'all, and hopefully in the next few days I'll be back and we'll work together again. So good luck, everybody. I hope you all rank to 9-star this month. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Good week.